just to make sure. Let's see. And it looks like our camera just went down. There we go. All right. Can everyone hear me? I want to make sure real quick. I'm jumping on my hotspot to do this because we do now in here, so that's why I had to reconnect. So I want to make sure everything's looking. So we do have another severe thunderstorm warning, but this includes all of Sumner. So, all right, so I'm going to go into hour, and this is up for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and we actually now have added the chance of hail. So we could see the little weather cam that's down. So you could see the like downpour coming in right before Hendersonville. So I'm going to do it Hendersonville second. So, all right. I do apologize. I did have to readjust because power is flickering. It's 7:30, but I do believe that's when you'll get the heaviest of the rain. And then Oak Grove about 7:37, Westmoreland about 7:45. And then I'm going to zoom in. Let's see. Alert. Those, that gust front that I was talking about earlier on the first stream before light started flickering. I was talking about earlier. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit and show y'all. Downtown Nashville is getting the heaviest of that storm that was more down to the south, and Hendersonville is going to be hit just that top of it. And I do believe that's going to be missing the most of the damaging winds. It's going to be more into downtown Nashville, going straight toward B&A, which I do believe B&A will be doing a ground stop if they haven't already. That just is hitting White House right now. And then next would be Cottontown. Hendersonville, Gallatin, you are getting that gust front right now. You are not getting the storm yet. Bethpage, you will be next getting that gust front. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do our velocity real quick so y'all can see where all that mile per hour. This is about 50. Okay, seeing about 50 coming right down 65. Let's see, Hendersonville. You can see the camera right now that is right below the radar. My engine. And I'm just going to show y'all this crazy weather cam once again, this weather cam, I'm just going to do this. That's actually the gust front coming through. So it's like right, I'm probably going to sound, and the National Weather Service will start kind of cutting, like Robertson County will be cut out of it shortly. And no, fell, if I remember, structure damage or anything like that, please put it on my Facebook or what's happening on the ground, because right now we're focused on the radar. So I'm going to go ahead and it's insane. A lot of y'all's comments are about this. And your power is going to be flickering because it was here, and there's a lot of power outages. Another thing is, if y'all do see any small, like pea-sized hail or any trees down across Robertson County, Springfield, Greenbrier areas, there are power lines down as well. So all that is headed into Sumner right now as we are speaking. So I would not be surprised if we do have some small. Yeah, shelf cloud was actually on. That's what we were looking at on the camera. That was actually another storm. I love how we always say it's not gonna. There's no severe weather expected, and once again, Mother Nature's like loves to fool us. Then she. I was looking a little bit of at the velocity, and once again, velocity does show wind gust and everything. So let's see. I'm gonna go back to reflectivity again, especially with these like little notches right here. You can, and how sometimes back then you saw how in downtown Nashville it was that backwards C, and of course the line right now is looking because it's headed right for the office, which the office is right here where I'm circling the National Weather Service office. And so it will kind of look totally go to it, but we actually lost that radar about an hour ago. And they have their IT people working on that as well, but it will be down for the rest of the tonight. So I'm getting sidetracked. And I'm going to do this one that is coming right out of Portland. I did a smaller. So Westmoreland. And then I'm going to delete this one and do the one that's coming straight into Hendersonville and just say mainly about 10 minutes. Hey, radar. Oh, don't tell me, did we lose our radar? About 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Oh. So Gallatin is right on your doorstep. I'm really not going to do another storm trip about 8. It's right in the middle of it. So I'm gonna make the weather camp a little bit smaller and then move our radar just a smidgen back up. I'm looking to see, main thing is a lot of power outages, and I'm going to look real quick while I have the radar moving, look and see just how much power outages are real quick for Sumner. And I can tell y'all which service and everything. All right. So right now we are looking at, I don't believe that for 1 second. Okay, so there it is at 8 minutes update, and it says 55. I'm checking more. All right, looking at in the comments if anyone. I've seen a lot with the power outages. So when it did pop up 55 customers out, there was no way. The winds right now we're looking, I'll switch real quick back to the velocity. Real quick back to the velocity. Oh, I do believe it's a little bit, get all the way down in the peninsula area above. And then I'm going to switch to our other velocity to see if it's showing anything. Let's see. Melissa, what size hail are you seeing? I'm probably guessing pea size or dime size on Walton Ferry. Portland power out. Oh, yeah. On. Let's go here. We go to the vertical liquid, which is where we can see where the hell is. So here, Cedar Grove, right south of Gallatin, is where, right south of the airport, south of Bethpage is where that hell will be coming. You can see some up here that are just past Portland, but the greatest chance of hail I'm seeing Hendersonville. Flickering. I'm going to check on the power outages real quick. I do apologize once again. The light's flickering here. Let's see. I'm not seeing any other. Let's see. Power, gas. What? Yep. I'm gonna reboot this power outages and see. And it's still stuck at 55. There's no way. I bet you there's thousands out right now. To go real quick to Nashville Electric Power and seeing how many they're showing real quick. But if I do go quiet for a little bit, I'm not ignoring y'all. I promise. It's really going in and seeing what's going on with the National Weather Service is saying in the chat room. I'm going in. Remember, it's just me, myself, and I. So I'm a one woman show. All right, power outages. Let's see. A lot of people saying small trees are snapping. So I would not be surprised with that gust. I'm going back and seeing real quick how many outages we have. Like, just flicker for a while, go off, and then come back on, or is it still completely off? Okay, so Gallatin Electric is reporting. That's the next website I was looking at. 55. There's no way on that website, especially if Gallatin Electric is showing 547. Still off. Okay. Comments. I do apologize. Is anyone south of Gallatin? Did y'all hear there would be hell? Gallatin, the worst it has passed you. Portland, New York, thunderstorm warning, and when the National Weather Service, because these storms are coming in really fast. Excuse me. No, that's why my concern level was a 1, was because there was nothing. Jessica, let me see if I can. Okay, so right now, Nashville Electric, 1,000 people out. But that's not just for Hendersonville. Right now, I'm looking at Hendersonville out. Peninsulas are out as well. And they are saying about I would say about, looks like a, so let me, I'm looking at all the other ones as well. I, Tri County was looking at 32. Cumberland, last time I saw it was about 50. So, okay. Glenbrook, no. Okay, so Gallatin, you did have some hail. That's what I was thinking when I was looking at that. Another thing I'm going to do probably later in the summer is do a weather workshop 101 and just do all about radar. So I can show y'all what I'll look at with the radar, all the different tools you can do with the radar. And that really helps with, that's what helped me, well, besides me going and doing meteorology for college and now for grad, storm anxiety when I was younger. So I kind of turned that fear into a passion. So once again, I'll probably will do that. I'll announce it probably in the next month or so. I'm going to zoom out so I can show you all what all is going on. So here's that main line right there. So we have this big main line. Once it's past you, the severe threat is done. And then we have this little guy that's actually decided to pop up. But honestly, there was a little bit instability in our atmosphere. So part of me is not surprised these storms kind of hit the atmosphere at a certain point, and that's why when the National Weather Service sent them down to a special weather statement, which once again, the special weather statement is kind of level 1 and warning system, and then it goes up to severe thunderstorm warning and then up to tornado warning. Because we dropped it, and then these storms just hit the atmosphere right when they came into Nashville and kind of intensified, and that is why the severe thunderstorm. So it looks like if you are on the west side, Gallatin, like the Hendersonville side of Gallatin, you are in the clear. On just a little bit more with me. You are almost done. Hendersonville, the worst has gone past you. I do believe. Let's see how much longer they're going to probably let this expire, and it'll expire and be anymore. Lightning's probably still insane. So just the east side of Sumner County, 0.88. Now it's actually 3/4 of an inch. And winds are still about 60. Okay, radar. I do feel like it is just going to be raining. Not heavy rain. The heavy rain is gone. It's just going to be a constant kind of green yellowish rain for another hour to hour and a half, I do believe. I'm watching these little guys. I'm going to go ahead and do Predictas. Let's see. We do have these little stranglers right here coming in. So I'll keep an eye on those. But I do believe this line of storms that just went through us will probably take most of the storm fuel that's in our atmosphere and just zap it. So I don't see these storms keeping their strength. Though we did say these storms will weaken as they move. But they weaken and then they strengthen just right when they hit Nashville. So. Going through a little bit of threat. So. Yeah, you should be able to let your dog go out. He's just going to be able to anything more. So right now with the Nashville, much less. And the wind shear that we had is also lower. So in theory, Tennessee. Any more? A lot of trees are down. I get off. For those that are new, I don't log off until the warnings are gone. So I know I've gained over 1,000 new followers the past couple of weeks. But how I do Sumner Severe is yes, I work with the National Weather Service, radar loops. I'm trying to to make a channel that will next couple months. I do have a weather app coming. I know it's supposed to be available at the end of this month, but I'm adding a little bit more stuff to it. So station apps that will ding your phone. And another thing is I don't for severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, flash flood warnings. Me saying this is meteorologist Mackenzie Lowe. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning. So when the little thing pops back up, you should be able to see it. But a lot you can do it sends texts and emails, and you can sign up for 2 people as well. But the cool thing, if you're the best part of Hendersonville, only people that have weather call in Hendersonville see. I got it on my phone where it sent me a text saying severe thunderstorm warning for your area. It will only do people in Hendersonville, like up in Portland. You didn't get one until that the second severe thunderstorm warning came. That's why I know a lot of you are saying this storm came and went very quickly. That's why let's see if I can zoom out so you can see how big. See how big really picked up speed around Clarksville and Hopkinsville. They were going about 50 to 60 miles per hour 10 p.m. And then it went from 8 to 10. And then I do believe it actually. You see right here down south the special weather statement, how large these warnings are. So the national is under this warning, and of course, it said it's expire in an hour. So that's what we got with our first one. That was just Henry. People are saying that my audio is coming in and out, but I think I want to say it's just for those that are on my YouTube. So let me see, because I don't see anyone on Facebook. I am not on X right now because X was Once this warning that has Westmoreland, Bethpage area, and part of Gallatin goes, I will probably go back to just music and let the radar loop goes a little bit, and I'll chime in if I find any more reports. But if you all get out and about, please, please, please be careful. But if y'all do have any reports of tree damage, structure damage, feel free to send me photos with a location, or if it's not safe to do it, a location and a message or whatever, it's just fine. And then I will send it straight to the National Weather Service, because in these situations in National Weather Service, we are focused strictly on the radar. This is why we rely on the T-Spotter program, which is a bunch of volunteers that go live. And a lot of us are meteorologists, and like the Nashville guys, they go live when there's a warning, and any reports they send it into the chat. Rutherford County, every county in Middle Tennessee has a person that does live streaming, that's doing social media posts, all trained by the National Weather Service. So I'm going through real quick. Let's see. Okay, so Facebook is coming in and out as well. I'm actually trying to save up for a better